Guys, we are here for Christmas at the Indianapolis Zoo. I'm really excited about this. We're gonna go in, we're gonna look at the lights. I don't know how many animals we're gonna see. It is really cold. I've got my gloves with me. They're in my pocket. Matter of fact, I need to put them on. What am I doing? I need to put them on. And we're just gonna have a lot of fun in there. And we're gonna see what in the world is going on. And if I can ever get my gloves on, because my hands are already getting cold. There we go. Oh, this is kind of cute. I love winter. Isn't it such a fun time for fashion? All right, let's go inside. Woo, I'm so excited. We're going to do a walkthrough of the Christmas at the zoo. We're going to walk through the whole thing. We're going to leave some surprises for you, but we're going to experience this together. The first thing you got to do when you go in is take a picture with the 2025 sign. A lady was just kind enough. She just offered to take a picture of me. And I was like, you know what? Why not? I'm here. I'm enjoying the moment. So why not take some pictures? This is just the entrance to the Indianapolis Zoo. And another opportunity for you to take some kind of JCPenney style pictures right there. Now that might be a little better than JCPenney, if we're being honest. I don't know if JCPenney's got a sleigh. Then, of course, there's going to be trees there's just trees all throughout the entire zoo experience. Now, this right here was a little bit of a surprise for me. They did kind of shock me because I was focused on like the movie that's about to play. And I didn't even notice that there's a Santa Claus and an elf. They were very kind. And now we get to the good stuff. And the first thing that we see are these lights. And if I'm being honest with you, and I didn't even realize, I almost walked right past, but these two reindeer, and these reindeer are the only animals, the only live animals that I saw the entire time. And they're Santa's reindeer. Very neat, very cool. I don't know the first or last time I've seen a reindeer in person. So I was trying to get some close-up shots for you all. I'm recording it with my iPhone. But I did try to get some really cool shots because this was nice. They were just kind of chilling. It was when I went to the zoo, it was pretty late. It was 9 o'clock. So the zoo closes at 10. And it was really nice, though. I really enjoyed seeing the reindeer. And I also, if I would have had a family with me, I would have taken a picture right here. Or honestly, maybe if I would have just had a person that had a camera because to take a picture of me, because this was nice. Like, this was a nice little setup right here. I like this little gingerbread house, chair, sofa, love seat. That's a love seat. That's what that is. Now we're getting into the real heat of the moment because there's a ton of lights. And I feel like I've been to a lot of places now to see Christmas lights, and I feel like the zoo ranks among the top for the most lights. Like, I feel like the zoo, I don't know it for fact, but I feel like the zoo really, really takes the cake in terms of lights. They have a ton of lights. I mean, and this is like our first one. I think this is an orangutan. But the zoo absolutely has a massive amount of Christmas lights. And this is just the beginning. Think of like all the lights we've already seen, and I'm hardly even into the entrance. Like, I'm hardly even there. Like, a little penguin. And so it's just going to get more and more and more. And quite frankly, it's needed. You guys will find as I go through the zoo, I get a little bit scared. So the lights are honestly, they're not just something that's pretty. They also become something that is necessary. Because if you're anything like me, you might be a little bit of afraid as you go throughout the zoo and it's pitch black, which is different than what we are typically used to experiencing for a place that usually closes during the daylight or much, much, much earlier in the summer. Let's just take this in. This is really pretty. Oh, what a picture. What a picture that is. Now, this next part, I'm going to tell you right now, I absolutely loved this next part. So, this next part, it ranks among my favorite because although it wasn't snowing everywhere, it was snowing right here, okay? It was snowing right here. I will take nothing else. The meteorologist, as the weather authority at Fox 59, it was snowing right here, okay? It was snowing in Santa's Village. I loved the fact that they had this snow. I thought that was the coolest thing, the cutest thing, as can be. It, not just for like the pictures, but for the moment. I really thought that the snow was cool. Anymore, as much as it has been snowing, I don't think that we need to have any makeshift snow due to the fact that it has been snowing a lot lately. But I really thought this part was cool. It wasn't snowing that evening, and so I thought that was just really, really neat, and it was just really, really pretty. And everyone just enjoyed the pictures and so forth and such like that. There was this peppermint twist like house, and it came with hot cocoa. Now, I didn't, a few years ago for Christmas at the zoo, they used to have where you get unlimited hot cocoa. I didn't see any signs that indicated you could get unlimited hot cocoa. There's Santa's Cottage where you can meet with Santa. And then here we're going to see this space where they're making cookies. And she's telling me everything that's going on there. I had to go inside exclusively, and I'm going to talk about this here in a second, but I had to go inside just to get warm. But they are making sugar cookies. It is a fee. You pick out a cookie and you can decorate and you can do all these little cutesy different things. This is a really, really nice family activity. They had all the icing there and sprinkles for kids to donate. It was very small, so the place was super cozy. But most importantly, to me, the place was heated. So that's why I was going, and that's why I stayed in there. But I think they've got a cool job, a fun job. I tell you, if I worked at the zoo, 100% I will be where the cookies are. The cookies and the warmth, I'd be there. Oh my goodness. So I am in the sugar cookie making factory little station over here. It's really cute. But honestly, I'm in here because I needed to warm up. I mean, it's not even that cold. It's like 30 degrees. But I was just like, no. Like, it was just a little too cold for me. And I have on gloves, but it was still just really cold. I've gotten all warmed up now. I wouldn't exactly say that I'm toasty, but I do feel, after I've sat in there and kind of relaxed for a few minutes, I do feel a lot more warm. Once you get out of the car, you need to start moving. I had kind of played with my microphones a bit, so I was already actually outside for about an hour. But if you were to get moving and make sure you bundle up your scarves, your coats, this is the time to pull out that winter gear. This is absolutely the time to have on your gloves, your socks, some sneakers, because of course, there's our snow in Santa's Village. Make sure you are covered. If you can wear a hat, they do have warming centers and like these little campfires within the zoo, but it was pretty cold. And, you know, as a weather authority at Fox 59, you got to remember that I know that it is cold outside. So make sure you're bundled up. But look at this. We've got a bridge. This part of the zoo was absolutely stunning. It was so stunning that I had to double back. I literally had to circle back because it was a surprise to me. And I'm going to share that part in that video right now. Did you guys just see the bridge? Did you just see the bridge? I've got to go see the bridge. Let's go through the bridge. I've got to go through the bridge. I'm going to go through the bridge. I'm on my way. Don't lie to me. Pretty. Thank you. Oh, everybody. Look at how cute it is. I feel like I'm in like a... My glasses are fogging up. No. Okay, and so also I just realized and I just learned that I went through this backwards. Well, oh well. I didn't realize that I went the wrong way. Well, I don't know if I went the wrong way or if it was just whoops. Oh well. I don't know. I don't know if I went the wrong way or not. Let's see. No, it doesn't indicate that I went the wrong way. It just seemed like everybody was going that same way. They probably had the same phenomenon that I did, which was, when they were going past it, walking past, that's when they saw the bridge. So just so you don't end up like how I did, where everyone's going through it the same way. Whoops. No sense in going back there. So now we're at the forest. I'm not gonna lie, I am a little scared. Like, it's dark, I'm by myself. There seemingly is nobody else around. It's pretty late. And I just feel like, oh my God, that's a tiger forest. Like, animals escape from zoos all the time. That happens. And actually, if you all were watching the news and I was in the newsroom when this happened, Mara, which was some kind of an ape, literally was, it didn't escape from the zoo, but it got loose within the zoo. So that's what scares me. Maybe there's just like a weird paranoia, but I feel like it's legit, right? So now we're deep in the tiger forest. A lot of real snow, of course, but like I said previously, there were people kind of standing around, but the bottom line is, and whenever I saw people standing around, I'm like, oh, we're going to see something. But the bottom line is the first two reindeer, I'm pretty sure that's it. Yeah, so this is legitimately scary for me. It feels just like there should be more people around. So I recommend you go during the day because I am truly terrified. I want to get out of here. Let's get out. Oh God, I'm stuck in a winter wonderland. Oh God, this has turned into a winter horror movie. Okay, there's people. I'm just being overly paranoid, but it feels kind of scary for some reason. Even with all the Christmas lights. Maybe I'm just a scaredy cat. So this is where the bears typically are. Now, I will say that, of course, I didn't expect them to be out there, but the bears be live. Like, the bears kind of scare me a little bit. Like, the enclosure is like, oh my gosh. But they weren't out there tonight. But in general, the bears, they do their big one at the zoo. Tonight, though, we get the light bears, which I am okay with. A real bear would have terrified me. Even within the midst of the zoo, there is still a lot of like cute little like setups like that. Like, look at that, so cute. There goes this is the enclosure where one of the chimpanzees escaped from their enclosure. Very terrifying, I imagine, if you were a guest. Oh wow, we're coming up on even more festive stuff. There's music playing. Oh, it's nice. This is high class. I like this. It just gives like movie vibes. I feel like I'm in a movie. Let's get to it. Now the little Christmas lights right there with the balls, that was like, they weren't my favorite set of lights from the evening, but they were like my top 3. I really thought those were really nice. What I couldn't believe of the whole night is the fact that there was a Dippin' Dot stand. Like, how? Who's eating ice cream? Who? What's happening over here?
We have a s'more station.
That's cute.
Yeah, so you go over there, you can get a s'mores kit, and then you get to roast it over here.
I wasn't expecting you to say that. I thought you were going to say, like, this is just like a warming center or something like that.
Actually, our warming fires over there. These don't get quite as warm.
Well, I'm going to go over there then.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to tell you what, seeing that twinkle from the fire felt like a form of salvation. It felt like the North Star. Okay? This was my refuge. This one, where they say the warming station is. What's going on there? My hands are so cold.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
Let's check out this one.
I'm kind of disappointed that my parents don't present me, and I was like super excited to just speak English, but then we were from Mexico and we were speaking English and stuff like that. So I was like, she was talking Spanish. It's cold.
So the warming center, it felt like a great sense of community over here. We were all cold. Everyone was cold. And this was a place where, like, I got warm again. I felt like I could do this. I stayed over here for quite a while. And we're going to stay over here together for quite a while. And the reason was because it was just so calming. They presented a Christmas show, and it was just a sense of community and laughter that was happening around the campfire. What I will say is absolutely make sure that you don't throw any ice into the fire. They allegedly had a kid throw a ton of ice into the fire and he let it out. I could not imagine if a kid would have done that. I literally can't even fathom. I would have likely died right then and there at the zoo from hypothermia. So thank God that didn't happen, and thank God it was just all warm during my time.
the smaller six at the bottom. And then the bigger logs around.
We definitely did see two of them.
But then you start doing it like the Jenga style.
Now we're getting ready to experience one of my favorite parts of Christmas at the zoo. I really enjoyed the fake snow. I really enjoyed seeing the reindeer. And of course, I enjoyed the lights. But this show, I really liked this. It was nice.
Great.
Okay, I'm not going to record the entire show, but it is really nice. It is really, really, really beautiful. It's really cutesy. And most importantly, I am warm now. It actually is a really good place for the stop. Like, it really makes sense, like, to have the show right at that time. Like, to have the show right near the campfire is really nice. Oh, that's cute. All right, have you gotten warm and toasty and a little cozy? Now, I want you to get a little sneak peek. It's barely there, but the roller coaster, they're going to be getting rid of that. The roller coaster, the Indianapolis Zoo plans to open up more exhibits and open up more things. And as such, they're going to be getting rid of the roller coaster. So that's the last we're going to be seeing of it, really. But you will still be able to enjoy the carousel. I really like the carousel. I think that the animals on there and everything is really cool. And I don't always think about it. I think about the Children's Museum. I think about their carousel. But for some reason, I don't always think about the zoo's carousel. But they have that. And of course, they have train rides too. So the zoo's got a lot of really neat and cool things in that way. There's some flamingos. I didn't go to that exhibit. They did have a little further area where you could go in deep, but we saw the lights, so that's enough. We see more lights. That's enough. You guys got to have some surprises, right? Planes exit. Let's get to the entrance. Sign that said it's cold. So the plains animals might be warming up indoors, and so I don't expect to see much in terms of animals, but I do see this animal. It's an alligator. The lights are actually really cool. Like, to be honest, if I didn't see an animal, it would still be worth it. Like, I still have enjoyed my time. Like, it's still, like, it's like a cute night. It's giving date night, it's giving night out with the family, with the kids. Again, I'm going into the plains, just like I went into all these other places, pretty terrified. Hopefully the people are indoors, and hopefully all of the animals look just like that one there. I am not interested in seeing a real animal at 10 o'clock at night. Like, not the plain kind. Like, I would be interested, not in that kind. Gotcha. You knew there were gonna be no animal. But we are walking past, me and the two people that I'm with are walking past the lions, and I will get a little bit closer to them. Oh, these lights are really beautiful. I'm gonna turn around and put the camera on them. You guys gotta see these. So out of the entire zoo, there were so many beautiful lights. Of course, I love the animal lights, but these were my favorite. They just kind of had like a bit of an icicle vibe to them that I really, really thought these were pretty. I like the ones that kind of were like ornaments too. Now my footage got messed up here. It's vertical, but I wanted to show you guys that they had another warming center. I didn't want to stop there because it was the planes. I was a little nervous, but so I kept going. And there's a picture of an elephant there. So I'm gonna tell you guys, I have on a dress and a fur coat. The fur coat was a great decision. The dress, also fine, but I have pants under the dress. And a really, really, really good choice on my part. To have layers. Really good. So around this time, my mom was getting a little nervous, so she called me. So you guys will even have more surprises because I kept on moving, but it was just more lights as you would expect. The next part of the zoo we're going to be able to find out about is this mirror maze. The kids were really, 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 really pumped about the mirror maze. Like all the kids that were going through it, that were going into it, that were in it, that were going out of it, they were really excited about it. I didn't go into the mirror maze myself. Again, I'll leave some surprises for y'all. There is a mirror maze. I've already been terrified of enough stuff tonight. I don't know that I want to terrify myself again. And I'll leave you all surprised on that one. There you go. Thank you.
She ran me into the wall.
Oh, I get the opportunity to experience more snow. Oh, look, they've got little snow people.
It's lovely to see people enjoy it as much as us.
You guys will put.
Now, I like that part. I thought it was pretty enchanting. I thought it was pretty cute. I liked it anyway, but then when they added Jack Frost, and I don't know that other lady's name, but when they added the snow fairy people, I was excited about it. All right, I'm at the gift shop. My nose is running a little bit. But at the end of the day, I completed it and it was fun. It was really, really pretty. Merry Christmas from Fox 59 Now and the Deep Dive with your host, Deja Studdard. I'm so excited about what's to come and what's in store for this next year, and with the Deep Dive with Deja, what's in store, most importantly, with our stories and the stories that I get the opportunity to share. Please send them to me. I want to hear them. DM me, inbox me, email me, call me, beat me if you want to reach me. Thank you for watching the show, and thank you for every single guest. I really need to do a roll call. I have had literally dozens and dozens and dozens of people show up for me on Mondays at 11 in the middle of the day. I know it's not always easy. I know y'all take off,
But I am just so grateful for each and every one of you, and I'm so grateful to continue to take it higher. Merry Christmas, happy holidays, happy New Year. Let's go. Let's take it higher. Okay, I gotta go. This is fire. I need to come here just to take pictures.